Before we dive into the latest box office numbers, uh, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button to stay up to date on all the latest movie news and reviews. Franklin, as a seasoned movie enthusiast, I've witnessed the rise and fall of countless cinematic masterpieces, and the opening weekend of Joker Folie left me rather disheartened. With a mere $40 million domestically, the film's performance is a far cry from the $100 million predicted. Albans. For some movies, $40 million could be a substantial profit, but it's no joke for the upcoming film, Joker Folie à Deux. And initially, it was anticipated that this collaboration between Todd Phillips, Joaquin Phoenix, and Lady Gaga would rake in over $100 million during its opening weekend of the box office. However, due to a barrage of negative reviews from critics and concerns among fans about the film not living up to the original, there were worries now that Phillips' creative choices have been met with confusion. Folie à Deux has only managed to gross $40 million domestically. Internationally, Joker 2 made over twice as much as its domestic earnings, raking in $81.1 million, pushing the sequel past the $100 million mark. Globally, however, with Phillips and Phoenix reuniting in Gotham City, the film faces a significant challenge given its $200 million production cost, not to mention additional expenses for advertising marketing that aren't accounted for in the budget. Reflecting on the opening weekend of Folie à Deux, it's clear that even the troubled box office performance of The Flash in 2023 surpassed it, managing a strong start with 55 million technical. And we all remember how that film story didn't have a happy ending. So if Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix had any hopes for Joker 2 to match or even exceed the billion-dollar success of its predecessor, as suggested by its initial domestic opening of $96.2 million, this past weekend seems to have delivered a stark reminder of reality. Regrettably, it's highly unlikely that Folie à Deux will replicate the original film's billion-dollar achievement, given its disappointing debut. In fact, the film's performance is so underwhelming that it's starting to look like a joke. Why did the movie go to therapy? Because it had a lot of mixed reviews. In the past week, The Wild Robot slipped to second place with earnings of $18.7 million, while Beetlejuice claimed the third spot, earning an additional $10.3 million, pushing its worldwide total to over $400 million. Transformers 1 earned $5.4 million, yet its highly praised 98% rating on Rotten Tomatoes popcorn meter isn't convincing a large audience to watch it in theaters. Speak No Evil raked in approximately $2.8 million, a testament to its enduring appeal since its digital debut last week. Starring James McAvoy, Speak No Evil has consistently been among the top 5 since its theater release on September 13th. This horror film is now Blumhouse's highest grossing movie of 2024, and with a global total of $67.4 million, it's a reimagining of the 2022 horror flick that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. And so in its initial weekend in theaters, like Lionsgate's movie titled, opened at the 6th spot, earning $1.53 million. Meanwhile, Deadpool and Wolverine shifted to digital release, similar to Secret Sea and Poetry. At Despite this transition, Deadpool managed to make another 1.52 million and hold the seventh position called Baxi. On the other hand, G-Kids had the highest per theater average in limited release, only 2 cinemas, with a remarkable $36,362 earnings this weekend. Coming up next, the wide release of Saturday Night is set for October 11th. It will be intriguing to observe how well Joker Folie do fares during its second weekend, given that only the SNL biographical drama will be debuting alongside contentious DC movie. Furthermore, it was a challenging weekend for Joker 2, but maybe Venom 3 can learn from the experiences of Todd Phillips's film. The projected box office earnings for Venom: The Last Dance are considerable seeing. Yet, if the movie fails to handle Eddie Brock, Tom Hardy more sympathetically than Folie à Deux handled Arthur Fleck, Sony's Spider-Man spin-off sequel might not rake in the estimated $80 million to $120 million. First, designers are all immediately busy. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good friend.